Okay, good evening. I'm not too sure what was happening there, but we seem to have a lot of buffering going on with the video. So hopefully the internet is not what is causing it. It may have just been the computer not complaining it's not being used enough lately. Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night live. I am Leanne Winston. I can see we've got a few people coming in and we've got some new names there as well. And I will go through and say hello to people very shortly. Just a reminder on some housekeeping rules. If you would like to ask a question or have a reading done, please do ask a direct question and Spirit will draw me where I need to go. Usually they will guide me on who needs it in that sense. If they're not guiding me, I will work my way down the list and take it as it comes. If you would like a card, please hashtag card and I will pull you one of our Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards. Now, if you'd like to get yourself a deck of our cards, please do check out innersoulguidance.com.au, or you can also find the link in my website leannewinston.com as well. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, certainly do check out my calendar and availability for phone readings, Zoom readings, email readings. As a lot of you know, I am not doing face-to-face readings at the moment and possibly won't be doing that until more likely around March next year at the moment, depending on how everything is coming along. Just a quick reminder also, please, if somebody inboxes you and asks you to or offers you a reading, a free reading, do not jump on that because 99%, English would help, 99.9% of the time they are scammers. They will offer you a small reading, but say you need to put your credit card details into this, and usually it's something to do with movies or different stuff like that, books or whatever, and they start taking bits and pieces out of your bank account. Now, if you are silly enough to get caught by that, because we go over this every week, I am not liable for your actions in those scammers. And unfortunately, Facebook hasn't done much to get on top of them. If you do get somebody that inboxes you and you can see in the feed that they are going through grabbing people's names and asking them to, DM them, inbox them, whatever it is they call it, please don't hesitate to report it to Facebook as a scammer and then hit the block button. That way they can't actually connect with your page. All right, they'll be able to see what I'm doing until I get a chance to block them, or one of the beautiful my TV angels in the background blocks it, but certainly please don't get caught by this. Okay, we've got Megan here and she's tagging Melina as well. Hey honey, Emily is here. Hey gorgeous Nat, how are you? Hoping you are and Tara are well. We are doing okay. We're heading in for her, what is it, the end of round 2 chemo. So this will be her fourth chemo tomorrow. So yeah, we're getting there. That will be 4 down. What is that? 8 to go after tomorrow. Hey Megan, how you going? Carrie Ann is also here. We're doing okay, thanks, honey. Charlie's here. Hey Charlie. Julie. Hey Julie. My mum is here. Hey gorgeous mum. How you doing? We have the lovely Nicole. Hey Nicole, how you doing? Jane, hi Jane. Whoops, it helps if I push the button. Brooke, hey honey, how you going? Jeanette is here as well. Thank you. I should try and get her to come on. And maybe Tara, if you are watching on your phone, come into my office and pop your head on screen and say hello. Brooke is here. Thanks, Brooke. Jane, I think I might have said hi to you before. Emily, we've done Emily. Terry, hey Terry, how you going? I will come back and pull cards for those that are asking for it. Casey as well. Hey honey. Michelle's here. Hey Michelle, how you going? I think I said hi to Brooke. I'm just trying to grab names that I haven't grabbed as well. Hey Sarah, how you going, honey? Who else? Joanne's here. Hey, gorgeous. How are you, hun? Angela, beautiful. Hey, Angela. Jenny is also here. We've got some beautiful members coming into the green room, and I will bring them up shortly and say hello to them. And if you are interested in becoming an Inner Circle member, or a member of the LWPM mini membership, certainly do check out my website under memberships, leannewinston.com. For new members this month, for the month of August, I do have a special on. Not only will you get a deck of the cards posted out to you free of charge, as well as the deck of cards. It's not just the postage. You also get a half an hour reading with me as well. So if you join up and pay in full as a 12-month member, that is the offer for this month, for the month of August. Hey, Nicole. We've got two Nicoles here. Miguel's here. Miguel. So that, hey, honey, how you going? And Jenny, I am doing well, thank you. All right, so let's jump in and say hello to the lovely members of the Inner Circle membership first, and we're going to bring up Tony and say hi to Tony.
Hi.
Just see how you're going, hun. No, you're okay. I can hear you. I'm just trying to. It's gonna be a place silly buggers on me again this week. Let me just turn my camera off and turn it back on. No, that hasn't helped. We're going to have you on screen while I talk in the background. How are you, hon? Good to see you.
Not too bad. Things are going good, but just a few niggling questions I've got to ask, but that's about it.
Yeah, excellent. You staying warm over there in New Zealand?
Not really. It's freezing.
It's a little bit like that here in South Australia too. Bring on summer, I say.
Yeah, but it gets too hot. That's my problem.
Yeah, give us 30, 32 degrees. I reckon that would be perfect.
Oh, for you guys.
Yeah.
If it gets 30 over here, it's stifling.
Oh,
it's
really?
A different heat. Apparently, it's a different heat from what my daughter said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we seem to have more of a drier heat, I guess is the way was probably best way to put it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But like Singapore, because I went to Singapore for holiday, and there's heat's dry heat.
Humid. Oh, yeah. Is it? Yeah,
dry, very dry.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. All right, honey, what's your biggest question that you have?
Well, the one thing is do you see me moving up north to near my best friend in a couple of years, within a couple of years?
I get yes with that, and I actually feel like I'm looking probably within 12 months with that side of it.
Oh, wow.
8 to 12 months. My feeling is the right place will come along that will give you that opportunity to jump on it. So have your friend keep an eye on what comes up in that area.
Yeah, because you know what I'm looking. You know what type of home I'm looking for, and and it's got to have a cat. It's got to allow a cat.
Yeah,
it's not working out here, especially with the manager here. She's just not as supportive, and neither is the doctor as well. So it's making it hard.
And being closer to a friend would be helpful for you as well.
It's sad though, because all the services here are brilliant.
Yeah,
everything's brilliant. And it's just in the room. I love the room and everything. It's just other than that, that's it.
Yeah. So put it out to the universe. You know how the manifestation side of it works, and allow the universe to, deliver is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's true.
That clear picture that you put out there. So
will my cat be okay? I always worry about my cat because she's very timid.
I get she's like a child to you. So
yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Well, she got two dogs run after her, one Rottweiler and one not much littler. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
So she's been timid since,
Yeah, I don't blame her. We had a staffy attack our cat quite a few years ago, and then ran across the window in front of the kids with it in its mouth, with a cat in its mouth. So was not a pretty scene.
No, I bet not. And how's your daughter, by the way? I couldn't hear properly.
Yeah, she's doing as well as can be expected. We're keeping an eye on blood levels at the moment. So there's this with her neutrophil, which is related to your bone marrow. The cancer's attacking that at the moment, or has been up for 3 or 4 weeks now, sort of thing. So if the levels get below a certain point, they can't do the chemo. It's too dangerous. So blood test was yesterday. Results came back that she's just above that level, so we can go ahead with chemo this week. So I would say probably next week she'll have to have the neutrophil injection, which helps produce more bone marrow. But when it does it for about 2 days, you're in agony with the bone pain, like deep bone pain. So she looks like an old lady, crippled, trying to move for a couple of days. But
poor thing, I bet that's hard on you because you wouldn't be able to help her, would you?
It is.
Nurturing.
And that's the thing, you can't, as much as you try to protect children and take their pain away, it's very, very hard to know what to do or to be there's just nothing you can do. You try to make her as comfortable as possible.
That's probably all she wants, to be fair.
Yeah, well, that's it. So last time she had it, she came out laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing about? And she looked like a poor old lady, all sort of shriveled up, trying to walk. And it was like, well, if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. And I went, well, that's a good way of looking at it, I guess. So she opted for laughter. So,
that's good. That's really very inspirational then.
Oh, she is. She's absolutely amazing. And she's doing a lot of TikTok videos. My husband's actually set a page up here on Facebook called Tara's Journey. And
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, we have to go and have a look for it. It's Tara's Journey. And he's putting a lot of her TikTok videos on there because a lot of people, me being older, I don't really have TikTok.
Oh, are you on? You're not on it.
I have a channel, but I don't know how to use it. Tara was going to maintain that for me, but I don't think she's done much with it since setting it up. So,
well, if I can do it, you can do it.
I just need the time to learn how it works.
Yeah, true.
And that's probably why I haven't gone down that pathway in the past, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just stick to Instagram and Facebook for now.
I'm just starting to learn about Instagram. I know more about TikTok than Instagram.
Yeah. Well, TikTok seems to be a big hit for a lot of people. So
yeah, true.
You find what works for you and go with it.
That's true.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I better let you go.
Yeah, well, good to see you. Stay warm and keep your eye out for what comes up. Can you put your name down at places as a waiting list?
Yes, I can. It's just finding out the ones that allow cats. That's the problem.
Yeah, so you might need
There's not many out there.
Yeah.
It's fine in my area. It's just really hard.
Yeah.
So I'll get my friend to have a look around.
Yeah. I was going to say it's a bit silly in a sense, because a lot of people, when they go into that sort of housing, they will have animals, dogs, cats, sort of things. So you think they would try and make allowances as much as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of like our best friend, mine.
They are.
I'm looking around to see where my dog is, because she's usually glued at my hip at the moment and she's driving me crazy.
Well, my cat's right beside me right now.
Beautiful. We're finding since Tara started chemo, the dog's got a nose at a joint, and somebody said to me it's like they can smell the chemo. So, and she is worse for Tara after she's had chemo for probably about 4 or 5 days afterwards. She keeps a distance type of thing, and she sort of mopes a little bit. So she's always at my husband and I when she has a chemo sort of thing, wanting our attention rather than Tara's attention. So it's interesting to see how the animals pick up on that stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay. Well,
thank you, Leanne. I don't want to take up too much time for everybody, because I know I know how anxious everyone wants to ask.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, good, honey. Lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you, darling. Bye.
All right. Wonderful. Okay, so we have a few people here. I'm going to answer a question. Hi, Liam. Will my ex-partner's shop stop harassing me. I get yes with that, honey, but I also feel that there needs to be some boundaries set around that. So whether you need to put something in place or have a conversation with somebody to make those intentions clear with him. All right. Okay, next we have lovely Dee. Let's bring Dee up and see if I can get both of us on screen together. There we go. Look at that. It's working. How you going, hon?
Good. How are you?
Good. I still can't work these buttons out. It's crazy. I just did the same thing with Tony and it didn't work. So.
That is fine.
How's your week been, hon?
Busy. I've been to Cairns and back.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Bit warmer up there?
Yeah, but I've come home and forgotten how cold it was.
Oh, no. Oh, that's all right. I'm sitting here with a heater set. I think I set it for 23 degrees, and I also have the lap blanket over my knees with my Ugg boots on under the table. So it is cold. We've got a bit of rain happening here at the moment. So
yeah, no rain. It's just very beautiful, but I love the cold.
Yeah. My body is aching with it, so I'm over it. Give me sunshine.
Yeah, I ache, but I hate sweating.
Yeah, I get you there. I'm there too.
Yeah.
So, beautiful. Tara was joking the other day. She was having a long shower, and I said something to her. And I said to her, "Anybody think you still got a full head of hair to wash?" And she goes, "Mum, it's worse when you got to wash the chemo sweat off because she's going through hormone changes with the injections and the medication."
No.
So she's got those hot flashes happening. And I'm just like, okay, so it takes longer to wash your body down than it does to wash long blonde hair.
And it would, because the toxins are coming out as well.
Yeah, but it was so hilarious the way she had it. I'm like, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but the way she said it, it just, you couldn't help laugh at her. And I'm like, do those words even come out of your mouth like that?
I know, but if you don't laugh, you'd cry.
Oh, exactly. Believe me, we laugh a lot. So,
yeah.
Yeah, interesting times.
That's what we do. We see the funny side of stuff because otherwise you'd sit there and you'd cry.
Yeah, and do you know what? I think it's really important to look for the lighter side of stuff as well, because with everything that's been going on in the world the last 2-3 years has been pretty full on, and so many people have been tested in so many different ways. So I think the more joy and laughter you can bring into your life, the more you find balance in your life as well. So yeah, beautiful. So did you have a question, hon, you'd like to ask?
Yes. Do you see my granddaughter getting into the special school we're trying to get her into?
Yes, I get yes with that. Okay. There's going to be what's the word I'm looking for? I keep hearing technical, but that's a technical term that's going to get her in, is the reference I get. So whether something needs to be worded a certain way, and that may come through like a doctor's report or something along those lines. I feel there's like a certain thing that it needs to be put a certain way to be able to get her in there.
Okay.
So do they have a lot of guidelines to what you got to be, like what level you need to be at to get her into that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So to me, it's a feeling it's like a rating sort of system in the sense is the way I'm getting it shown to me. But I just feel like it's about the technical terms that in the wording, the way it's used, that will get her across the line in that way. Okay.
Yeah, because we've had medical nurses incontinence one talk. We've had a report by all these people, including a functional report.
Yeah.
And they just keep sending us back and back and back. And it's like, oh.
Yeah. And to me, it's a feeling like you just need to get one person that knows what they're doing that's going to help you get in, sort of thing. So whether it's more about knowing how the system works, I just get the reference to it will come.
Oh, brilliant. I just have one more question. I know I'm pushing the limit.
Okay.
Do you still see Bryce getting through his 3-month probation?
Yes. Yeah. Would I be right in saying he's questioning himself a little bit at the moment?
No, they're just pushing him with all this training. And I've just said to him, they wouldn't be pushing the training if they didn't like you.
Oh, exactly. That's it. Because I just sort of feel like I'm looking at his self-confidence sort of thing, side of it. So whether he's doubting himself a little bit at the moment, or it's just that repetitiveness that's bringing him down a little bit.
It's
So
he's in a lot of new stuff, a new territory.
yeah. Hey, it's good to push your boundaries.
Yeah,
Stepping
and he's
out of
questioning
that.
his ability.
Yeah. And that's where I get he needs to stop that sort of
Yes.
thing. So, because to me, that comes back to his self-worth, doubting himself in that sense, putting a lot of pressure on himself.
Okay.
So, yeah. So get him to focus on the end picture. Like, you know, there's only so much more of this training to go. It's not that far from ending type of thing. So
Yeah.
then he can actually get into doing the hands-on work that he's looking forward to doing is the reference I get there. So
Okay.
once he's done that, gets past the training, he's going to be absolutely fine. I think he's actually going to shock himself a little bit that he's still got that ability to do that training.
Oh, look, he knows it. He knows the work.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
it. But it's just something different, you know.
It is.
In earlier days, he wouldn't have had to have gone through what he's doing now.
No. I think that's with everybody. There is so much health and safety out there.
Oh, definitely. And I get a lot of it comes back to changes of procedures and stuff that's had to be put in place over the years type of thing. So it's kind of just like updating in a sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he'll be fine.
He can do it. And I know my mum and dad are up there making him do it.
I just set him a challenge. So once he gets to the end of this, then he gets a reward. So whether it's a night away together or something he enjoys, I just do like you would with a child that you're trying to encourage to get across that line, so to speak, that we're going to celebrate this when you get to the end of it.
Oh, I do that. Like, I even asked him, how about we celebrate this and we'll go out to dinner?
Yep.
Oh, do I have to dress up? Oh, I'm guessing we're having Kentucky Fried. Yep. The next
Maybe
time,
take you down the park for the Kentucky Fried.
Yeah, it's like, can we go to dinner? There's a lovely buffet Chinese place. Do I have to dress up? No.
No. We went out and visited Mum and Dad last week, I think it was. It's in the last week, I know that. And I went up there with my Ugg boots on and just a thick woolly jumper that probably was 2 sizes too big for me, but it was so comfortable. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, let's go out for dinner. And I walked in the restaurant, and my 13-year-old niece, 14-year-old niece or whatever she is now works there. And she's like, trust you only, Leanne, to have your Ugg boots on. I'm like, it's cold, honey. I don't care what I look like, but I'm staying warm and comfortable.
So you went looking like a dag. Too bad.
That's it. We know the owner of the restaurant. So, and he loves me. He won't kick me out. I know. Yeah, but it's all about the comfort.
Yeah, well, we're homebodies, so we're just quite happy doing stuff at home, but I agree with you totally. I really, really do.
Yeah, that's it. And I know, like with us, we sort of like to get out a little bit and we like to stay home as well. But since Tara's illness and we're trying to stay home more, it's like, I just got to get out. We've got to get out. And Tara said to me,
I know. It makes it hard.
Oh, it does. And Tara said to me the other night, Mum, I want these hot potatoes for tea. And I'm like, Tara, it's a 45-minute drive each way to get these hot potatoes from this place she likes in Adelaide from where we live. Oh, but we could go to Big W, and that makes it worth doing the trip. So we did. I was stupid enough to agree, but at the same time, I was ready to get out of the house as well and have some different scenery. So
it does. When you're locked up, it makes you really want to break through the walls and just be free.
Yeah, it was keeping that sanity sort of thing.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in Cairns until the 15th, and my grandson got sick.
Oh, no.
And I just turned around and said, you know what? I am not spending another 7 days in this unit, a little cabin, with a sick child when I can go home and be comfortable.
Yeah, that's it. And in your own bed.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So, yeah.
So we turned around, I drove 2 days, and I'm home.
Back in your own bed. Oh, I love it. And that's the thing, like, I love my own bed, but I've had people say to me, when are you coming to Whyalla to do readings? When are you coming? I've got another couple of messages today. When are you coming to Mount Gambier? And it's like, oh, yeah, I could do that. I'd love to do that. I just need to fit it in around all the treatments and stuff and hope that everything stays on track, sort of thing. And then I'm going, oh, but I'm going to miss my bed.
I know. And when you're dealing with chemo and sickness, you can't guarantee the pathway.
No, that's it. It's hard, sort of thing. Things can change quite quickly. So.
It is, but she still looks gorgeous. I saw the picture of her with the knitted blanket.
Oh, yeah, the other night.
Yeah, she still looks gorgeous.
She does. And today she came out this morning with a wig on, which is her own hair. Yeah. And she's braided it, and my mouth just dropped. I wasn't expecting her to walk around the corner with her wig on and have it all styled and stuff and a little bit more dressed up. And it was just like, oh, you forget that she's sick when you have those moments, sort of thing. So
I know. You know, like my daughter's got a birthmark on her face, and every now and then I've got to look and go, where is it? Oh, shit, she's still got it.
Yeah.
You just forget. You just...
Yeah, so it's nice to forget sometimes, especially with the cancer.
But she still, I saw the photo and I thought, oh, she still looks gorgeous.
Yeah, she's always smiling, which is good. Well, mostly smiling.
Yeah, but it must be hard, you know, just to so young and to go through it.
It is, and it's a long journey, but at the same time, I think it's making her and us stronger, sort of thing, in that sense. You know, I keep saying everything happens for a reason. And little now and then I get glimpses and I think, okay, this is why this has had to happen, sort of thing. So I think there's more to it though than just that, but you know, time will tell.
It makes you value every second you've got.
It does, it really does. And you know, you realize when something like this happens, how quickly life can change, how quickly that rug, so to speak, can be pulled out from under you. And the amount of times that you think it won't happen to me, you know, is incredible. Like doing this work and, you know, talking to people and the connections you make with spirit, and you think, oh my God, I've been through so much and it's never going to happen to me. But then, you know, it doesn't take much to change.
No.
So, yeah.
But the good thing is that she's still alive. She's still having treatment.
She is, yeah.
And it can be beneficial.
Oh, that's it, exactly. So she's just got to wear her down before she gets better. So,
I know.
Yeah, that's all.
But you hold in there, and as a mum, you will.
Yeah, oh, definitely. You've got no other choice.
No.
So, yeah, beautiful.
Okay, you take care.
All right, you too, honey. Take care, and good luck with your granddaughter's school.
Will do. Bye.
Thanks, hon. Bye. Beautiful. All right. Now, oops, I lost me. Oh, goodness, Dee dropped out as I pushed my button to come back on. All right, let's do a couple more and then we'll jump in and say hi to Jen as well. Okay, so Terry was just saying hi. I'm just looking at those that have actually asked questions, the ones I have said hi to. Hope you've had a great week. Wonderful, daughter. Yes. Brooke would like a card. Certainly, honey. Let me pull you a card. Okay, that card jumped out, and you've got the palette, honey, and this card's very much about sitting in that creative energy, being able to express yourself, to move that energy. The card says be creative, express yourself, learn something new. So look at how you can focus on that creativity. Now, it doesn't have to be the painting or the artwork or whatever. Sometimes it could be just going for a run and exercising that helps you to move that creative energy. And when you do, look at what you do learn from it, okay? Look at the bigger picture is the reference I get with that. So wishing you all the best there, honey. Next, Jane would like a card. Certainly, honey. All right. Well, that one jumped out at me. And you have the Mountain. Now, this one's very much more about focusing on the hard work being behind you, but also focusing on the direction the point, the highest part that you want. That fog is going to move very shortly to clear up that bigger picture, that have that clear insight that you are asking for at the moment. The card says you are a tower of strength. Push forward. Use your wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcomes. So you're very close to it, honey. Like I said, a lot of the hard work is behind you. So wishing you all the best there. And Charlie says, Charlie, I would like to know if I will be in a relationship. I get yes with that, hun, but I do feel you need to do some work on you first. So to me, letting go of the past, but also let go of the past, the things that no longer serve have any purpose, sort of thing, that don't serve a purpose is the words I'm looking for. Sorry, tiredness is setting in. But also let go of any expectations of a relationship. Have fun. Put yourself out there. Be you. Don't try to be something you want somebody else to be, because I get the reference to with you, hun, the relationship isn't going to come to you when you're sitting there hoping for it. Put yourself out. As I said, have fun and just let your hair down, so to speak, and let it take its course. It will find you when you're being proactive with a balanced side of it. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that come from. I'm not usually somebody to sneeze. Emily, will I finally get pregnant this month? I haven't been so focused on it lately. Definitely trying to relax and have fun. Well done, hun. And I know how hard that is to get yourself into that mindset of change around pregnancy when you want that to happen so much. I'm not sure it will be this month, but this month I do feel that you are finding change in your body. So noticing that your body is reacting a little bit differently, like it's preparing itself for pregnancy. But I do feel that pregnancy isn't too far away. Would I be right, hun, in saying you've got a grandfather that is passed over? Because I've just got this older gentleman, all of a sudden I get the grandfather reference. And that is tickling my nose, trying to get my attention around the pregnancy when I said it's not too far away. So please know you have a lot of love and support on the other side as well. And when it happens, let me know. I love baby news. All right, Terry, can you see when I should hear about the house I applied for? I hear the number 3 around that, honey. So whether 3 days, 3 weeks, or the 3rd of the month. So it could even be 3 weeks from the time that you applied, but the 3 is very strong around you with that, okay? I do feel like it will be positive as well. Okay, so all the best with that, hun. Cassie, Leanne, hope you're well. Would love a card. Certainly, honey. Now that card is falling out at me. Now, the mirror that I have pulled for you, hun, is very much to do with reflecting the energy away. Don't take on other people's energies at the moment, because I do feel like it's wearing you out a little bit. And energy surrounds you. It's not yours to absorb. Reflect this energy back. All right? So don't take it on. Send it back to where it's coming from with love in your heart as well with that. Okay? So all the best there. Michelle, hey honey, how you going? Okay, so I have pulled you a card, please, and it's the Infinity card. So know that hard work that you've been doing in the past, and I feel like I'm going back a few years now, hon, not just something recently, like just something that you've been focusing on recently. I feel like there's a longer time period with that. So know the hard work that you've put out there is coming back to pay off. That cycle is happening. Okay, the never-ending circle of life. We learn and we move forward from on our journey. Okay, so I wish you all the very best with that, and I get a very good positive feel with that as well. Okay, Brooke. Brooke says your hair is different. Looks lovely. Thank thank you, honey. I actually went and got and seen my beautiful hairdresser back from maternity leave today, so it was great to be back in some beautiful hands and getting my hair done. So a big thank you to her as well, because I am over the moon with it. I actually feel human, like I've got, shape to it again. It's good. Thanks, hon. All right, let's go. Julie, a card, please. Certainly you may have a card there, honey. The card that I have pulled for you is the trust card, okay? Before I even read this, honey, I get trust in the process, trust in the journey with you, okay? Trust it will all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening, okay? So have faith in what you're doing at the moment. Let the energy flow in the way that it needs to, and watch how things move through. All right, so all the best there. Nicole would like a card. Certainly, we'll do a couple more and then we're going to get to Jen. Just giving her the heads up, I'm coming your way, honey. So Nicole, the stork, and it's very much focusing on the bigger picture. Look at what else is going on that doesn't meet the eye. It's time for spiritual beginnings and the birth of new things. And good news is coming. There's more going on than you realize at the moment, and it is positive. So all the best there as well. Next we have we did that. Helps if I click on the right, move the mouse before I click the button. Hey, gorgeous Nat. I hope you and the family are doing well. So the wolf is what has come up for you, honey. Look at the connections that surround you. Using your voice, it's time to speak up. Communication is the key. And I actually feel there is a little bit of both at the moment, personal life as well as professional in that sense. So my husband is trying to ring me. Okay, I'll have to ring him back shortly. All right, so that is what is going on there. I guess if he rings me again, I'm going to have to take it. All right, so all the very best there, honey. Kerry Ann, we'll just give Paul a second and see if he rings back, because I know then it's urgent. Oh, he might ring my daughter. Okay. All right. So Kerry Ann, the wolf. And the wolf is, look at the connections that surround you. Use your voice. It's time to speak up and communicate with clarity. So clear words, honey. So all the best there. All right. So let's jump in and say hi to Jen. He's obviously got the idea I'm a bit busy. Hey, gorgeous. How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Oh, look, now it doesn't want to play nicely with me. There we go.
There we go. I love the I don't know if everybody else can see it, but in the green room there's greenery around on the outside. Can they see that on Facebook as well?
No.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Something special for us. It looks really good.
I might have a look at it in the green room on Friday with Roz.
I can figure out how to do a screenshot. I'll send it.
Yeah, that'd be great, because I don't seem to have a border on this end at the moment, so I'm not too sure why. But it was having a little schizo attack on me when I started it. So I just left it. I thought, why play with something when it's working?
Yeah.
How's your week been, hon?
It's been good. I was up in Broome last week, which is why I couldn't chat. I was warming myself up, and it was really nice there. 30 degrees every day, and
And you've come back to this, the rain, the cold.
I know it's raining outside now, and I thought I'd be lucky because, as we know, the ongoing sagas of my bathroom continue. And he was working on it while I was away, which was fine. And I thought that he was going to get the toilet taken out, tile it, and then put the toilet back in while I was gone, because that would be really good, because I can't use the toilet. No. So the toilet's been taken out today. No toilet. And then I messaged my neighbor and I was like, so if I need to pee, can I come over and use your toilet? I'm in Whyalla. And I'm like, Good.
Ah, nice. Just tell me where the spare key is and I'll be right.
Exactly. She told me where the spare key was, so I can back across there, but I'll just keep liquids to a minimum or to wee outside.
Oh my goodness. I remember when my in-laws got theirs done, my mother-in-law would put a bucket in the bath and then stand over the bucket, and I'm like, no way.
Look, I've done worse. I've done way worse. I could do fancy schmancy things, and I could also really rough it.
Yeah, I was going to say camping and stuff,
Yeah, like I went on a 12-day trek in Nepal. Didn't shower once.
Oh my goodness!
The entire time, So I was pretty woofy by the end.
And Sarah's saying that she's getting the green woofy. I've got that word stuck in my head now. Leafy thing as well. So that's interesting.
I was like, she could get my woof from there. That's pretty bad.
I reckon. That's it. Oh my God. If I didn't have a shower every morning, I would be in such a fog. It's like I need the shower to wake myself up.
Yeah, look, it is incentive to go to the gym, because if I don't go to the gym, then I don't shower. But also, I live alone. Yeah. I'm not particularly active unless I go to the gym, in which case there's a shower there. But like if I'm at home, my work is computer based, so it's not like I'm running around anyway. So I'm like, well, a few days of that shower is probably not going to kill me.
No, that's it.
But yeah,
look at the money you save on products and stuff like that.
No, because it's all the. I mean, I make all my I make my own. I don't make soap, but soap's super cheap anyway. But I make my own moisturizer bars, and with the water, most of the charge is just the service fee, delivery fee, right? Yeah.
That's it. So, iMac, is that a computer? Apple computer? Ross, have you got a new toy? I thought they were called Macs, or do they call the newer ones iMacs? I'm not too sure.
I just thought that they were Macs. I thought eyes were iPhones, but they're Macs like Apple as well, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've got no idea. So
about things, but how's your week been?
Yeah, busy between blood tests and different stuff each day, sort of thing. So I'm back to the hospital tomorrow, and then Friday will be a day of relaxation. So I was thinking my daughter was looking around the corner at me. I could hear her talking, so Dad obviously rang her after I hung up on him. So so looking forward to Friday, having a nice restful day, catch up on some sleep, hopefully.
Well, hopefully, even if it is rainy, you'll be safe and cozy inside. So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love to lay in bed and listen to the rain. And, of course, the last few mornings it's been raining here, and nice flannelette sheets. It is so hard to get up.
I know, me too. And then you add like an electric blanket in there, and you're like, oh, so good.
Our flannelette sheets, with them on, I do not need the electric blanket turned on, sort of thing as well.
I sleep in like an oven. Like it's not because I'm cold. I'm just so hot. Like I literally wake up in the mornings and I'm like, I'm so thirsty.
Then you're going to need that toilet if you drink.
No, because it all just gets shrunk back inside me. Because my body's like, why are you making us so hot? Like when you're sleeping, you idiot.
Oh, I tell you, if I get hot, that's it. Everything, the blankets go flying, sort of thing. So I've just got to be right, is the way to put it.
I've literally woken, like most mornings I wake up and I am so thirsty and so parched. It's not, I'm sure it's not good for me. It's not healthy.
No, that's it. The organs won't like it. So beautiful. Did you have a question, honey, you'd like to ask?
Oh, do I want to ask? Not. I don't know. So I had a job interview.
Yep.
Any news? What do you think?
I get top of the list at the moment. So would I be right in saying they had more interviews to do?
I think so. Yeah.
I get 6 with that. So to me, it's a feeling. I feel like you're up against 5 other people in that sense. So I do want to put you in the top 2 with that, and I'm getting a feeling it's a positive thing with that. By the time it comes around, I get you're going to be in your head going, "Do I want it or not?"
Well, I'm already kind of thinking that way. Yeah. So you're saying top 2, you don't know if it's like I'll get it or not. Like you're not. No.
I do feel like it's going to be positive, yes, but I feel like it's a close line for the 2 of you in that sense. So to me, it's a feeling that the other person's got something that you don't have, but you have something they don't have. So it's just weighing up which way they want to go with in that sense. But to me, that bit that they want to fill the gap with isn't going to take much to do training on. Okay. Is the reference I get, and you'll pick it up very quickly.
Yeah, because I've had 2 interviews actually. The first one went really well. I was really happy with it. Like we seemed to vibe and it was all good. The second one was horrific. Like it was actually so bad. It's made me question whether I want to work for the organization or not, because I'm like, I don't want to work with people like that. Like that's really bad, but I don't know if it was put on to
test you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Which they kind of indicated, but it just came a little too naturally for that person.
Because when you were saying that, I was getting once off sort of thing. So to me, I feel like it's a once off thing. It's not something that's going to be there constantly in that way as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I think somebody's knocking at my front door. I'm not too sure. Tara? I don't know. I have no idea. So,
do you have a doorbell, or would people?
I do have a doorbell. If I hear it again, I'll have to go.
Yeah. Yes.
With that side of it, people don't normally knock at my door at this hour of the night.
Yeah. I remember a couple of years ago, someone knocked on my door. It was about 9:30, I think it was, and I was in bed, and I was like, "There's no way I'm opening the door to someone at 9:30. Are you crazy? Like that's just asking to be murdered." And it was like a stormy night as well. And then they kept knocking, and then they knocked on my bedroom window, and they were like, "It's your neighbours." And I had like a gazebo that like that you just like put up and down, and I'd left it up, and the wind had actually like picked it up, dragged it across the fence into their like front yard, like from my backyard into their front yard. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm so glad it didn't like burst one of your windows, because all their bedrooms are on that side, so it would have been really bad. So I went and bought them a beer the next day and said, like, I'm really sorry.
That's it. Well, last time my neighbour knocked on our door, his wife had collapsed, so we had to call the ambulance. And he didn't talk very good English, so he wasn't going to make that call. But I haven't had any more knockings. If it is, could be just spooks, who knows. Weird things happen around this house.
Oh dear.
So if they ring the doorbell, my daughter's got it on her phone, she'd be watching it on the phone. Oh, beautiful. All right, honey, well, it was lovely to see you, and hopefully your toilet is fixed very, very quickly.
Yes, fingers crossed that it is fixed quickly. And I'll keep you updated about the job as well. How I feel.
My feeling is you'll know something by this time next week.
Okay.
So
we'll see. Look, I don't think it's necessarily bad the way that I'm feeling, because I am hesitant. So if it doesn't work out, I'm like, well, that's kind of okay, because I don't get these gut feelings very often. And the fact that I am, like, even if I am offered it, I think I will have to ask some questions to just be like, the experience is that this person didn't share the same ethos as what I thought your organisation embodied, and that is concerning to me. Like,
that's it. And it can't hurt to raise that with them.
Yeah,
because then they know if there's something that comes up, you're going to speak up. Sort of thing.
Well, I said that in my interview anyway. Like, I'm like, well, if I don't like something, I'll tell you. But ultimately, if you tell me to do something, I'll do it, because that's the type of person that I am. But if I disagree, I'll be like, I think this is a really stupid idea, but okay, let's do it.
Exactly. That's it. Excellent. All right, honey. Well, I look forward to hearing all about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Week. I hope that
you too.
there's stuff with your husband and trying to get sorted out, and the spooks stop knocking on your door.
If it's the spooks, I'll tell them to bugger off. Stealing my bedtime. We've got an early morning tomorrow, so they're not keeping me up tonight.
Yeah, good luck for tomorrow as well at the hospital.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, excellent. I'm sure it will. All right, much love, hon. Bye. See ya. All right, beautiful. Now I'm watching. I'm going to get my buttons around the right way. All right, I have noticed we do have a scammer there telling people that they have been selected for our private reading. Send her a friend's request. Scammer alert, as I was saying at the beginning of it. So I'm sure Roz has probably blocked it by now, but I am seeing it here in my background. So please, please, people, do be careful of it. Roz says she has... Roz, this brings back memories, hon. Roz has a travel toilet seat on a frame as part of her car kit. So that might be worth getting. Jen is a camping toilet seat. Ghostbusters. I so want to do some more paranormal stuff. Once Tara's up to it, we certainly will. You got to love the spooks. You certainly do. And we have one there saying, hi, ladies. Hi, gorgeous lady. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I should ring my husband back before he finishes his tea break and see what's going on there, and check out what's going on at my front door as well. All right. Well, take care. Try and stay dry. Stay safe, and don't forget to nurture yourselves at the moment as well. This energy is moving through, and some people are finding it a little bit frustrating as well at the same time. So it looks like we've got another one there, Roz, that has just come through as well with that in the scammer big message alert. Thanks, Carrie Ann. So that blocks that person from your page so you can't see them. Excellent. All right, well, take care. Much love to everybody, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now. Bye.